Welcome to the second in a series of lectures, Chemistry. I'm glad you could all make it this evening.
We nearly didn't make it ourselves.
Don't look at me, Johnny. You were late.
I was late.
Coming over to my place.
Yeah, well, I've explained to you why I was late. I bumped into Jen.
Jen?
Jen, the one who works in the hotel down near, in the Borders, in the Spa Hotel.
Oh, you mean Stable Castle?
No, not Stobo Castle, the other one.
You mean the People's Hydro?
I mean the People's Hydro, that's right. Hydrogen.
Oh, hydrogen.
Nice one.
We just had a little chat.
Well, you were 4 hours late.
I had to go to the chemist, didn't I? On the way out the door, my girlfriend shouted after me. She shouted, phosphorus. I shouted back to her, I shouted, phosphorus. Not phosphorus, she said. She said, floss for us. Yeah.
She was always into dental hygiene, wasn't she?
She was into dental hygiene. That's her American background. She's got a very complex character. Her father's Texan. And her mother, well, her mother is from France, from Paris. How else would you explain a name like chlorine?
Chlorine! Please don't take it just because, okay?
I got the phosphorus, but I was talking to Jen.
Well, is she still with that awful boyfriend of hers? What's he called?
He is a bore on so many levels.
I don't know what she sees here.
Neither do I.
We saw him at that restaurant.
We were down in Countryside. It wasn't the Chinese, it was the Indian place. And it's a kind of collective run by 4 families, 4 Indian families. They're a kind of collective, like a co-op. Can you remember what it's called?
You mean the Cobalti?
The Cobalti, that's right. We're in the Cobalti.
But there was nothing neat on the menu.
That's right. Well, I mean, a part of the problem was he's one of these guys who'd gone to the subject of all the women he'd ever had sex with. He was going through the names. It was near the end of the list, and we were just getting tired. There was that girl Beryl, and then I think there was Selena, He was there with that guy from France, and his other friend.
Oh, the other
Where's
guy
he
from Germany.
That's right, his friend from Germanium. And why were they there anyway?
Well, I think Fred just wanted to show off how he's fluorine in 3 different languages.
That's right, fluorine in 3 different languages. God, that guy was a bore. So we got the hell out of there real quick. Right? Because we couldn't bury him any longer. Then we got out there. But then what happened?
We escaped the restaurant. I remember.
That's right. We're walking down the road.
We're walking, and there's that guy you were trying to avoid.
Oh my God! It was Dean.
What the hell? What was your problem with Dean?
Oh well, you know, I owe Dean. Oh, hang on a minute. What the hell is that? Okay, I owe Dean $100 from the last time I saw him.
What were you doing wasting money on Dean?
Well, I bought that clockwork toothbrush from him, remember?
Oh, did you ever tell Florine about that?
No, I didn't tell Chlorine about that, but I remember what you said. You didn't think that.
Well, when we saw, I never thought he'd sell any of them.
That's right. Well, he sold one to me. So, we dodged inside the house nearest, which just happened to be Hydro Jen's house. And she was making soup, remember? She thought there was something kind of missing in the soup. Do you remember?
Tomatoes.
It was tomato. Well, I tried it and I thought it was missing a little bit of stock in it. And I said, listen, you just don't have enough oxo, Jen, in your soup.
I thought the soup was, but I remember the soup tasting pretty good. By the time it would finish, night had fallen, it was dark.
But I looked out the window and Dean was still out there.
So we couldn't go
and I
out
still
because
didn't want to
Dean
give him the
was
money. So we stole down the back of the garden,
We had a
remember?
ridiculous idea, and it wasn't a garden, it was a canal.
It was a sodding canal. Our house backed onto the canal.
Now, how the hell did we get
Well,
it
luckily
up
she had a rowboat there, didn't she? And I said to her, I said to Jen, I said, do you fancy a little night row, Jen? Fancy getting in the boat for a little night row, Jen? Do you remember I said that?
Yeah, this is Johnny. I think you're just shoehorning these elements in.
You think we've gone too far?
I think the story's losing a bit of credibility here.
You think so, do you? Oh, you really think so, do you?
I think so.
Oh, you think so? Okay, you
I
think
think so,
that, do
yeah.
you? Okay, Einstein. What would you have written instead? I'm telling you, this stuff ain't easy to write, you know. You know what my friends are always telling me? What are you doing with that guy, Pickvance? What are you doing with the character Pickvance? You could really be going someplace. I don't have to be in this crummy stage with you. I could have been at the Palladium by now.
Palladium?
That's right, I could have been at the Palladium by now. You jinxed me, remember? Northern Circuit job. I had a lot of big shows on. You told me, go break a leg.
Charlie, if you'd been in this business as long as I had,
Yeah.
you know that in theatre land, break a leg is good luck.
Yeah, but I did break a leg.
Well, I wasn't to know that a giant piece of lead was going to fall right out of the sky and land on your leg.
It wasn't a giant piece of lead. It was a big bag of salt.
A compound fracture.
That's right.